like to call to order the regular meeting of the Garfield Mayor and Council for September 23rd, 2025, to order at 6:12 p.m. On roll call, council members Rigoloso.
Aye.
Delaney.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Mayoral Advisor Raymond.
Here.
And Mayor Garnto.
Here.
We have a quorum. Whereas Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of the State of New Jersey requires at the commencement of every meeting a statement of compliance be read by the presiding officer. Now therefore be advised that the meeting requirements for this meeting have been met by publishing an annual meeting notice in the Record and Herald News and by posting such notice in the office of the city clerk as well as in a public place within the municipal building and by notifying interested citizens. Said notice was posted on January 2nd, 2025 and published on January 7th, 2025. At this time, if you can please stand for the flag salute.
Department, attention. Set, arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, march.
At this time, I would like to ask Pastor John to please step forward for our prayer.
Department, recover.
As often as I lead in prayer, I refer to Psalm chapter 93. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. But I like to personalize it. Blessed is the city whose God is the Lord. And for those of you who'd like to join me in prayer, would you bow your heads right now as we go to the Lord in prayer? Almighty God, we thank you for the breath in our lungs and the life that you have given us yet another day. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve our city. We ask for your blessing upon the mayor, deputy mayor, mayoral advisor, deputy mayor, the council members, city manager, legal counsel, and our engineer, our fire and our police chiefs, our DPW superintendent, and all the city staff as they work to improve the lives of our citizens. May we remind ourselves that serving is not a chore, but we can have the attitude that we get to do this. It is a privilege and an honor. May we be the men and women who do the right thing, for we want blessings to be showered on our city. As it states in Titus 3 of Holy Scriptures, remind the people to be subject to the rulers and the authorities, to be obedient, to be ready to do whatever is good, to slander no one, to be peaceable and considerate, and always to be gentle toward everyone. May the deliberations of all business be grounded with good stewardship, while also being seasoned with love and compassion. I pray blessing on every person in this great city of Garfield who labors daily to make it a better place, whether to be educating, coaching, maintaining our roadways, maintaining our sewers, water supply, our vehicles, public safety, and all of our municipal services. We ask for your wisdom and guidance as we discuss the issues facing our city. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and to work together in unity for the betterment of all. May your love and peace be with us as we proceed. Continued blessing on our city of Garfield, the state of New Jersey, and the United States of America. In Christ the Lord's name we pray. Amen, amen, amen.
Department, cover.
We can sit.
Thank you, Pastor John. At this time, I'd like to ask for a motion for approval of meeting minutes, the September 9th, 2025 work session and executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Delaney. On roll call, council members Rigoloso.
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Yes.
Motion carries. We will now be proceeding with the swearing-in ceremony of our city chaplain. At this time, I'd like to ask for a motion to confirm the appointment of Pastor John Chubkowski as the city's chaplain. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Mayor Garnto. On roll call, council members Rigoloso.
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Mayoral Advisor Raymond.
Yes.
And Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. At this time, I'd like to ask Pastor John to please step forward to be sworn in alongside his family on the dais by Mayor Everett E. Garnto, Jr.
John Chipkowski, do solemnly swear
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true allegiance and faith to the same, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
Close enough, Ev. Come on.
and to the government established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
and under the authority of the people.
I state your name.
I, John Chipkowski,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of this office
perform all the duties of the office of City Chaplain of the City of Garfield,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Aaron, can we make comments?
All right, at this time, we're going to have council comments. Councilman Riggs, you go first.
Pastor John, always wishing you blessings and strength and guidance as you serve our city. You know, we're proud for you to serve our city, our great city. The care and empathy you bring to the Garfield is amazing. You know, every now and then I pop on down to your church, and I find it invigorating. And you bring that same energy to everything you do in the city of Garfield, especially on that Monday morning motivation.
Yes.
I'm just proud of you. God bless you. Keep up the great work. You know, and the city of Garfield is lucky to have someone like you serving us. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Rich. Pastor
Councilman
John.
Riggs, Councilman Delaney, go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor.
You gotta wait.
You're correct. I apologize. Pastor John, for somebody to get Richie to say the word invigorating correct, I mean, you're doing God's work there. You're doing God's work.
He wrote it down over there, I saw.
But Pastor John, I've known you for a while now, and if you look around the room, this is a testament to you,
Mine
to
away.
you and Pastor Becky.
That's what I was going to
A
say.
testament, yes. But it says how much the city of Garfield just says thank you to you for everything that you do. You never have a bad thing to say about anybody or anything, no matter what. You always look for the positive. And that's great to find it, because there's always positive, no matter what. There's always positive in everything, and you'll always find it. And I thank you for that. If you would have prayed a little bit harder for your wife's Packers on Sunday, I would really be thankful for you, but it's okay. We understand you had your money on Cleveland Browns. It's good. But when I came in to the courtroom, everybody say, wow, Joe, nice suit, looking good. I want everybody to know, since Pastor John got on his diet and working out and running all over Garfield, this was the first suit he outgrew, so he gave it to me. Pastor John, thank you so much for your spiritual leadership, for being a friend, and most of all, thank you for the suit. I appreciate it.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
I hate talking after Councilman Joe Delaney talks, 'cause, you know, should be the headliner. Tonight is a very special moment. I haven't known Pastor John as long as the other people up here. but anyone who has heard him speak, and I watch his videos every Monday, knows he is an uplifting and compassionate person, and he does nothing more than try to make this community a better place. I'm not gonna lie, it's no secret. I don't go to church every single day. I'm more of a like CNE Catholic, Christmas and Easter, if that. But Pastor John actually makes me. I'm debating. I might start going back more regularly, strictly because of him. He's very uplifting from time to time. But that's the kind of positive influence that he has, not just on me, but so many in the community. And hopefully, just little steps like this gets his message out to more people. We're proud to have you as city chaplain. Thank you for your leadership, your faith, and reminding us that all of what it means to come together with kindness, hope, and love. So congratulations and thank you.
Deputy Mayor Tahana Raymond.
Yes, Pastor, I would like to just say that your Monday morning inspirational talks really get me going. Monday mornings are hard, and I really enjoy that. I hope you keep that up. We truly are blessed to have Pastor John and Pastor Becky to minister in the city of Garfield. You two are certainly shepherds of the Lord, and he sent you to Garfield to minister for us. We are so blessed. I do go to church. I am a religious person, and I appreciate you and Pastor Becky so much. I would like to come to one of your services at your church. I hear they're great.
They are.
I'm a Roman Catholic, but what's the difference? The Lord's there, and as long as I go where the Lord is, that's fine. So I'd like to say we wish you the best. We're actually thrilled to have you. Look around. Just look at the support you have from our first responders. And thank you so much for preaching the Lord's word and what you do for this city. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Thank you. Pastor John, first and foremost, congratulations on your swearing in as Garfield Council City Chaplain tonight. It truly is an honor. It was an honor for me to swear you in, to read those words and you repeat after me. We are truly blessed to have you in our city, sharing your faith, wisdom, and compassion in more than one way. As soon as I open my eyes on Monday morning, I put on Facebook and I'm like, all right, where's Pastor John? You are very uplifting, so much that you actually got me going back to church. I've attended, I'm not gonna lie, one mass. My girlfriend says every morning on Sundays, are we going? I got something to do, but I give you my word, we are gonna start going there regularly. We are, like I said, our city is truly blessed to have you and your family in our city. You bring everyone together, just like Councilman Riggs and I believe Councilman Delaney stated. You see the positive in everything, and that's, for me, that's hard to do. But I'm telling you, by listening to you and just watching you, you're changing me. You get deep into my soul, you really do, and I commend you for that. And just congratulations. And we are truly blessed as a city to have you and your family here.
Just very quickly, I wanted to say that it's my pleasure to formally welcome and congratulate Pastor John on his appointment as our city chaplain. We're truly honored to have someone of his integrity, compassion, and spiritual leadership join us in this important role. The presence of a chaplain brings a grounding influence to our council, offering moments of reflection, encouragement, and unity as we carry out the work of serving our community. His commitment to faith, service, and community makes him exceptionally well-suited to guide us with wisdom and grace in this new role. So thank you, Pastor John, for accepting this responsibility. We deeply appreciate your willingness to support our work with your prayers, your counsel, and your presence. And I just have to say and add that your texts of support and encouragement, both you and Pastor Becky, really do go a long way and are so very much appreciated. Oftentimes, they make, a bad day brighter, and again, they go a long way. So congratulations. We look forward to working with you, and thank you again.
Yeah.
At this time, we are going to take a very brief recess. We do have quite a few other items on our agenda, but during the recess, we can take some pictures, and then we'll resume the rest of the meeting. So is there a motion to take said recess? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you. time, we are going to reconvene our meeting to reestablish quorum. Council members Rigoloso.
Councilmember Rigoloso.
Here.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane. Here. Deputy Mayor Mayoral Advisor Raymond.
Here.
And Mayor Garnto.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. We do have 2 more proclamation ceremonies this evening that will take place at 7 p.m. So until then, we are going to begin with our ordinances. Resolution R-438-25, introduced ordinance 3098 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, an ordinance to amend Part 2 General Legislation, Chapter 142, Fire Prevention of the City Code of the City of Garfield be passed and adopted on first reading. And be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard at a meeting held on Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, at 6 p.m. or soon thereafter, same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard, and be it further resolved that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized to advertise in a legal newspaper a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law for members of the mayor and council and the public. These changes for this ordinance come at the recommendation of our fire official to get us more in line with other municipalities as far as our fire prevention fees. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Mayor Garnto. On roll call, council members Rigoloso.
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-439-25, introduced ordinance 3099 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, an ordinance to amend Part 2 General Legislation, Chapter 325, Vehicles and Traffic of the City Code of the City of Garfield be passed and adopted on first reading. And be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard at a meeting held on Tuesday, October 14, 2025 at 6 p.m. or soon thereafter, same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard. And be it further resolved that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized to advertise in a legal newspaper a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law for members of the public and the mayor and council. This ordinance comes at the suggestion of the police department to help alleviate traffic concerns and issues at the location of the Garfield Middle School and the preschool on Lanza Avenue and Ray Street. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion by Mayor Garnto, seconded by Rigoloso. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. Resolution R-440-25, introduced ordinance 3100 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled Amending City of Garfield Code Part 2 entitled General Legislation Chapter 80 Animals banning the sale of dogs and cats from pet shops be passed and adopted on first reading. And be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard at a meeting held on Tuesday, October 14, 2025 at 6 p.m. or soon thereafter, same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard. And be it further resolved that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized to advertise in a legal newspaper a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law for members of the public and the mayor and council. This ordinance briefly changes the ordinance that we adopted back in August. An animal advocacy group reached out to us because of one of the lines that was still left in the ordinance. So as you can see, it now crosses out option C, which allows a pet shop to offer for sale dogs and cats at a private license, an insured breeder. That would no longer be in the ordinance. This is what they recommend to get what we wanted accomplished, to no longer include that they be obtained from a private licensed and insured breeder. It would only be from an animal care facility or an animal rescue organization.
I have a question on this. Well, like PetSmart, they have dogs and cats in there that they sell. Is
That's
this,
an animal care facility.
but you pay for them. We don't know that. They don't give you the history of the animal.
Well, no, these aren't, this is for retail sales, like if they were selling a dog for $4,000 or $5,000 that came from puppy mills, PetSmart just does cat adoptions and they do dog adoption events on the weekends from shelters.
Do they tell you where the dogs are from?
They're
The
usually
cats?
from rescue.
It's usually in association with the rescue.
I asked because one time I got stuck with this and got two schnauzers, two brothers, and they were from a puppy mill.
Yeah.
One died at 7, one died at 9. So like if they sell these pets at PetSmart, we don't have any other pet stores in Garfield.
No.
Now, what about a private breeder? Does this affect a,
So that is no longer, so will permit the private licensed and insured breeders.
We're going to permit it?
No,
No.
we're not?
We're
no,
not.
but as of in August, the ordinance that we adopted, it permitted it still. So this fixes that, so it will not
So
be
then-
permitted.
So then, all right, because they could falsify anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So this more or less protects the animals?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is there a
I'll make a
motion?
motion.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Deputy Mayor Kane. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-441-25, introduced ordinance 3101 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled Bonds Ordinance to Appropriate an Additional Sum of $370,000 for the Replacement of Water Meters Phase 2 in by and for the water utility of the City of Garfield, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such additional appropriation and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds, be passed and adopted on first reading, and be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard at a meeting held on Tuesday, October 14, 2025, at 6 p.m. or as soon thereafter, same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard, and be it further resolved that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized to advertise in a legal newspaper a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law for members of the public and the mayor and council. This bond will allow us to now complete the water meter project. The number given was from the National Metering Service, the contracted agency for that project. In addition to completing the project, in order for us to bring our water services back in-house, it's essential that all of our water meters get replaced first. So
So
this
then,
bond
once-
will allow us to finish that project in full.
Once we have all the meters replaced, then we can do our own, we can bring our water back in-house?
Yes.
And,
Yep.
oh, what a great day that will be. When do you anticipate this will be done?
The remainder of the project, I would say by the first quarter of '26, and then we'll
Okay,
prep
but now
to-
isn't our contract up with Passaic Valley?
Yes,
In
so-
October, so what do we do?
We discussed it at the work session meeting. We're going
I don't
to
remember.
extend it for no more than a year. And I actually spoke to Passaic Valley already. They actually want to get out of the customer service
Oh.
business as well. So timing is kind of perfect for both entities.
We'll be very happy.
Yeah, so within the year, that's the goal for the city. So
Okay.
with that being said, is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Mayor Garnto. On roll call, council members Rigoloso.
Before I go, the contracting agency, how would they contact the homes that need water meters?
So what we have been doing is, honestly, my office has been working in conjunction with them. We've been, for the last batch of individuals that have not changed their meter, we've been doing it 50 addresses at a time. And the state requirement, state law, we send one written notice telling them they need to schedule it. Then we send a second one, and if they don't schedule it within 10 days, then we put a 48-hour water shutoff notice at their home. We cooperate with the police department who delivers the 48-hour notice, as well as the DPW, to do the actual shutoffs. And by doing it that way, we've gotten people to get in compliance, but it actually takes like 2 to 3 weeks at 50 addresses at a time because we don't want to bombard either our police department or the DPW. So it's time consuming. We're sending a lot of letters, but it's getting the job done. Correct.
Right.
Yep.
And you know, most homeowners are scared. They think it's a big project, but it's really not.
It's
I
very
had mine
quick.
done. They did it in 10 minutes.
And we're sending it to the homeowner, like if they own an address out of town, the letter is going to both the address and the out-of-town address that we have on file in the, tax department.
Oh,
So
good.
we're kind of doing it, it's multifaceted with several. We've been doing it. We've been doing it. I think
This is an ongoing thing.
yeah, I mean,
I just don't even know it started.
Phase 1 started when
I know
honest.
phase one started, phase two.
Yeah, phase 2 when I honestly was on the council. But I think the last, we're in like letter G or something, or H we're going alphabetically by addresses with those, 50 at a time. So we're somewhere in the middle.
Oh. You do it right. They do it real quick.
I know we did Harrison, yeah, so we
Yeah.
actually.
Down the yes dash.
Oh, so I have a motion by, you vote aye, okay. Delaney? Deputy Mayor Kane?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond?
Yes.
Mayor Garnto?
Aye.
Motion carries. Resolution R-442-25, introduced ordinance 3102 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled Bond Ordinance to Appropriate an Additional Sum of $350,000 for the replacement of lead water service lines along Harrison Avenue and MacArthur Avenue in by and for the water utility of the City of Garfield, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such additional appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds, be passed and adopted on first reading, and be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard at a meeting on Tuesday, October 14, 2025, at 6 p.m. or soon thereafter, same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard. And be it further resolved that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized to advertise in a legal newspaper a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law for members of the public and the mayor and council. This ordinance comes at the recommendation of our city engineer. During the project for the lead line replacement on Harrison and MacArthur, there were a few water lines that they ran into, initially wanted to abandon, but at the recommendation of our water department, they do not recommend abandoning those lines. So it was just kind of a few unanticipated items that they ran into while completing this project, which is near the end of completion, contingent on this bond ordinance. And then once that's completed, the road will also be paved. So is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mayor Garnto, seconded by Rigoloso. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
And Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now moving on to ordinances being read on second reading. Resolution R-443-25, reintroduce ordinance 3090 on second reading, whereas a public notice has been given by the city clerk that an ordinance entitled Amending City of Garfield Code, Part 2, General Legislation, Chapter 226, Parking, adding Article 8, Designated Loading Zone and Business Customer Parking Zones, was introduced and passed at a meeting held on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, and that further consideration of this ordinance would be taken up at this meeting. And whereas all persons interested in said ordinance were given an opportunity to be heard concerning the same, now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the city of Garfield that said ordinance pass on final reading. For the public and the mayor and council, this ordinance addresses and establishes a process for individuals who are requesting 15-minute parking outside of their business or designated loading zones, similar to our handicap parking ordinance. It also establishes a fee associated with these requests, which was never done in the past. But again, we do charge for our handicap, so it's essentially putting us in line with that.
All right, at this time, I'm going to open it up to the public for any comments or concerns. This ordinance only, ordinance number 3090. If anybody has any comments or concerns, please step up to the mic, state your name and address, please. If no comments or concerns, I'm going to close the public comment section and turn it back over to our city manager, Ms. Delaney.
Thank you, Mayor. With that being said, is there a motion on the ordinance?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Delaney, seconded by Deputy Mayor Raymond. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. Resolution R-444-25 on second, introduce ordinance 3096 on second reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled Bonds Ordinance to Appropriate an Additional Sum of $380,000 for the undertaking of the Prospect Street Water Main Replacement Project in by and for the water utility of the City of Garfield, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to appropriate city lead line replacement reserve funds to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such additional appropriation and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds, was introduced and passed at a meeting held on Tuesday, September 9, 2025, and that further consideration of this ordinance would be taken up at this meeting. And whereas all persons interested in said ordinance were given an opportunity to be heard concerning the same, Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the city of Garfield that said ordinance pass on final reading for members of the public and the mayor and council. This bond ordinance is associated with the Prospect Street project where we were doing repaving of the road and replacing water mains. Unfortunately, there were lead lines that the engineer discovered that need to be replaced while the road is open. So this bond ordinance addresses that. For a good portion of the project, we did receive grant funding.
All right, at this time, we're going to open up for any public comments or concerns for this ordinance, number 3096, and this ordinance only. If you have any public comments or concerns, please step up to the mic, state your name and address. If no public comments or concerns, I'm now going to close the public comment section and turn it back over to our city manager, Mr. Laney. Close the
Thank you,
public-
Mayor. Is there a motion?
Motion.
I have a motion by Mayor Garnto, seconded by Deputy Mayor Kane on roll call. Council members Rigoloso. Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, and lastly, we have Resolution R-445-25, introduced ordinance 3097 on second reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled Bond Ordinance to Authorize the Undertaking of Improvements at Garden Court East Park in by for the City of Garfield, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $675,000 to pay the cost thereof, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds, was introduced and passed at a meeting held on Tuesday, September 9, 2025, and that further consideration of this ordinance would be taken up at this meeting. And whereas all persons interested in said ordinance were given an opportunity to be heard concerning the same, now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the city of Garfield that said ordinance pass on final reading for members of the public and the mayor and council. This bond ordinance is to authorize us to complete the project at Garden Court East Park, in which we received a grant for the Green Acres Jake's Playground grant, which allows us to build an all-inclusive playground at this location.
Great, that's great. All right, at this time, I'm going to open up for public comments or concerns for this ordinance only, 3097. If you have any public comments or concerns, please step up to the mic, state your name and address. If no public comments, I'm going to close the public comment section of this down and turn it back over to our city manager, Mr. Laney.
Thank you, Mayor. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Rigoloso. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney.
I just want to reiterate to the public here that this is a $700,000 grant, which means the city of Garfield is able to build an all-inclusive park at no expense to the city of Garfield. It's coming from a grant from Green Acres, I believe,
Yes.
which is from the state. So this is, one thing Garfield does is we go out and get grants. This is just another example of the fine work done by our city administration. I vote aye.
Deputy Mayor Kane.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, that concludes our ordinance portion of our agenda. At this time, I know we did ask that our Junior Police Academy graduates and our women in law enforcement attend and be present at the meeting beginning at 7 p.m. We were not sure how long the swearing-in ceremony of the wonderful Pastor John would take, so I appreciate your patience. I just want to confirm with the police department that we can proceed with the proclamations. Okay. Okay, if okay with you, Mayor, I'll proceed with the proclamations. At
Go
this
ahead.
time, we'll
Proceed.
start with Resolution R-436-25, recognizing the 2025 Junior Police Academy graduates. Whereas the Junior Police Academy is a program that provides resources for police officers to build a bond of trust and friendship with our youth. The program aims to educate participants about the roles, responsibilities, and challenges of law enforcement. And whereas the Garfield Police Department hosted the Academy from July 7, 2025 through July 11, 2025. And whereas the 2025 Junior Police Academy graduates of the program will be announced by one of their instructors after the
Smart
voting
move.
of this proclamation.
Smart move.
And whereas the program was facilitated by the following dedicated officers: Lieutenant John Lasica, Lieutenant Jeffrey Stewart, Sergeant Daniel Pozo, Detective Daniel Dulesky, Detective Rebecca Schmidt, Police Officer Noah Murphy, and Police Officer Marvin Monroig. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of the City of Garfield do hereby extend congratulations to the Junior Police Academy Class number 17 for their hard work, discipline, and dedication to the program. Is there a motion on the proclamation?
I'll make a motion.
And I'll second it.
I have a motion by Mayor Garnto, seconded by Deputy Mayor Raymond. On roll call, council members Rigoloso. Delaney. Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. At this time, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Jeffrey Stewart to announce the graduates by name and present to them a copy of the proclamation in which I just read, and then we'll proceed with council comments.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor and City Council. One, two, no, there we go. Honorable Mayor, City Manager, on behalf of Police Chief Joe Delaney and Deputy Chief Ron Bohannon, I present you the 2025 Class 17 Junior Police Academy. You all stand. And if Mayor Garnto, you could come up and assist with handing out these proclamations. All right, if you're not here, obviously don't come up. Autumn Adams. Kiera Azana. Juliana Escobar.
Rich, are they your students?
Avril Hernandez.
No idea.
Vincent Himinian. Tatiana Kostek. Louis Lantagia. Antonio Lepresti. Atzari Martinez. Alex Moses. Bryson Pena.
Rich, these are all your kids?
Angelina Rodzicki. Joseph Rigoloso. Erlin Ruiz. Steven Semanchek.
Oh my God, he's all grown up.
Aiden Tanny.
Oh my God, these kids, I remember when these kids were little.
Itzel Tapia. Xavier Tirado. Kayla Vergara.
To the police academy?
Marceli Ventura Rodriguez. Emily Walzak.
Good to see we got girls in there, too.
And that is it. And I'd like to thank the instructors that made this possible. Our head instructor, Sergeant Danny Pozo, Lieutenant John Lasica, Detective Rebecca Schmidt, and Officer Marvin Monroig.
There's so many, let them just take the picture, we don't have to go. I'll tell you one thing, they just got beautiful kids, all these kids. Nice.
I just turned it off.
Yeah, they look like they're mother. No, truthfully? Tell their Rick
You guys gotta get in
look
there.
alike. No, too many.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
No, you don't want, don't get it, too much to catch. You're not gonna get them all in the picture.
Smile.
Thank you.
But before we,
What you do. Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
at this,
Thank you for what you do.
Hey, how you feeling? Is your foot better or what? Oh, you. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
before the parents and the graduates leave, I am just going to ask Chief Delaney to say a few words.
Too many.
Briggs didn't want us in that one. Oh, that's with his son.
Ev, who's that cop?
Which one? That's Noah Murphy.
The one on the end.
Yeah, Noah Murphy.
I don't know him.
He's actually been around a long time.
pictures, Dan.
Some of the where-
students watching pictures.
Those Pozo kids, they're all built.
Joey's supposed to be saying a few words and then they can do pictures.
Joe, you want to sit down, please? You're screwing up this whole meeting. I have no clue. Joey invited him. He's supporting Cheryl. Angel. You.
Why is he here?
I think he came in with Frank.
No. Angel.
Oh, no, it's Hispanic, but he's gonna come every him and the Hispanic Alliance, they come in, let you know it's Hispanic.
Oh, okay, okay.
Do all that shit.
When's Italian month?
So, October 13th, that's it. There's no month, it's a day.
Okay, well.
Everybody get all their pictures? We're all good to go? Put it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is you guys go on nowadays. Pastor John, congratulations for the 1,000th time from everybody else. I just wanted to touch on the fact that the Junior Police Academy is something that we have always done in the past. Unfortunately, we had a little setback with COVID. I was an instructor at one point, and it was an amazing experience to deal with the youth. Some of the youth that I actually had during the police academy, some of them actually have gone on to become police officers. And hopefully we could actually have a few of our last graduating class to join the Garfield Police Department in the future. I will most likely be retired, so don't count on me being your chief, I could tell you that much. But the Junior Police Academy, for those who do not know, the instructors did an amazing job. Mine was just an idea back in January. They orchestrated everything. They implemented everything. From trips, it was a 5-day program. They did physical training. They attended the Statue of Liberty. They saw canine presentations. They got the whole nine. And from me to you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And I do hope that you do pursue a career in law enforcement. It is truly an amazing career. You get to help people in the best and worst of their times. Once again, congratulations to the instructors. Excellent job. As always, Lieutenant Stewart, you're the man. With that being said, we do have another portion of this meeting where we're going to honor the woman of the Garfield Police Department. Most of you know that we are probably the department with the most women in Bergen County, if not second most.
We got the most women on our force? All right.
10. How many, Chief? 10?
10?
Yes. We have approximately, well, I would say 10, right? Yeah, 10. We have 10 females in our department, and they're just not police officers. We have a lieutenant who is a female. We have a sergeant who's a female. We have 2 detectives who are females, and they continue to rise through the ranks. We're growing so much that we had to expand the women's locker room to our newly built police department. That's how fast we're going with females. They are exceptional to our department. They're leaders and role models to all females throughout Garfield. I'm truly blessed to say that I get to work for you. And that's basically all that I could say. I'm going to turn it back over to the council. But thank you. Your work does not go unrecognized. I try to speak to you every single day. And my door is always open if you ever need anything. Oh, not to mention, we do have good news for a few of the police officers in the back. I'm not going to mention names, but they are expecting children, and they're going to be police officers themselves.
Okay, Mayor Garnto has advised that the mayor and council are going to reserve their comments for after the next resolution, and they will be speaking on both the Junior Police Academy graduates and our women in law enforcement at the same time. So with that being said, I have the pleasure to read Resolution R-437-25, recognizing the Garfield Police Department's female officers for National Police Woman Day. Whereas, in honor of National Police Woman Day, recognized on September 12, 2025, the City of Garfield wishes to recognize the women in our police department who embody the values of integrity, service, and justice, striving to protect and serve all members of our community. And whereas these female police officers serve with unwavering dedication, courage, and professionalism while setting new standards in the field of law enforcement. And whereas the Mayor and City Council are desirous of publicly recognizing Female Police Officers Day for the following police officers: Claire Falari, Marigi Lopez-Howe, Rebecca Schmidt, Marlene Martinez, Elizabeth Moscow, Fiorella Drazik, Monica Rigolosi, Beata Colano, Samantha Garcia, and Brianna Garcia. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of the City of Garfield do hereby extend congratulations to these remarkable women on their hard work and dedication to our police department and our community. Is there a motion on the resolution?
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, and I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion by Mayor Garnto, seconded by Deputy Mayor Raymond. On roll call, council members Rigoloso, Delaney, Deputy Mayor Kane, Deputy Mayor Raymond,
Yes.
and Mayor Garnto.
Aye.
Motion carries. At this time, Mayor, I'll turn it over to you for council comments.
All right, Councilman Riggs, comments on both, I guess,
I'll be
Junior
honored.
and,
First of all, I want to congratulate the Junior Police Academy or the Garfield PD for bringing this back since COVID. It wasn't around. This is the first time in a few years. These are my middle school students. I ended up graduating and moving on to the high school. And it's good to see you guys all back, a little grown. It's just good to see this. And Joseph, you should have wore your black shirt, okay? But there's an opportunity for you to become a law officer one day. So hopefully you take the chief's recommendation and you could be a cop one day. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I just want to congratulate everybody for doing this. I saw what you went through in the summer. It was the hottest day. They were the hottest days, and you guys made it through that running. What did they have to do, a 5-mile run? 10-mile run. No, it was about 2 miles, right? They had to run. But they did it. And you got to see what the Garfield PD does every day. It's not an easy job, and you see what they do, but it's what they bring to the community, and that's what makes them so great in the city of Garfield and in the state of New Jersey. For our women police officers, I don't see you as women police officers. I see you as police officers. So congratulations and thank you for your commitment to the city of Garfield and being part of it. You are an example to all women around New Jersey. And we are an example to all the police forces in New Jersey that, you know, you can do the job, and you do the job just as well as anybody else, and we're proud of you, and we're proud that you are working for the city of Garfield. Thank you, guys. Stay safe. Thank you very much.
Councilman Delaney.
Thank you, Mayor. First off, to our graduates, congratulations. You did a tremendous job, waking up early every morning and committing to such a hard thing to do, especially during the summer. I know when I was a kid, last thing I wanted to do was go run a few miles. I wanted to stay in bed, you know, but congratulations, great job. To the parents, thank you for getting them there on time. I'm sure that a few people, moms, well, I say the majority of the mothers were the ones who got them there because the fathers ain't capable of doing that. But to the what the chief had said, were a lot of our police officers today are former Police Academy graduates. As a matter, I know for a fact that Mayor Garnto was a member of the first graduating Police Academy class back in 1965, was it? But look, this is what you could become. Not only police officer, but one day mayor. So think about it. Kids, you're heading in the right direction. It's a great thing that you do. You know, and to the officers in charge, Stewie, Danny, and I should never said the names because I'm going to forget of some. But great job. Thank you for taking your time and effort to leading our kids, especially Mrs. Schmidt back there. You're the best. You did a great job. To the women police officers, I tell you, Garfield, we have the best police department, but we have the best women, without a doubt. To all of you, you make our department shine. I'm so happy and proud to be sitting up here having you serve the city of Garfield. And I'm telling you that you do a great job. You do. I remember when we got our first police officer here and how she ran through the ranks. And now I'm seeing other ones becoming detectives, lieutenants, captains, one-day chief, without a doubt. But most importantly, mothers also. And also, congratulations to the moms that be, moms that are, moms that will be. But just congratulations to you, and thank you for making the city of Garfield what it is.
Rebecca. Deputy Mayor Kane.
So just to give you guys a heads up, I had 2 speeches prepared, and I'm going to try to combine it on the spot and wing it, so I'm going to screw this whole thing up as we go along. I'm going to start off with the Junior Police Academy. A little-known story that most of you guys don't know, probably the parents don't know. I did swing by there one day in the morning to check them out, and before the officers got there, I didn't know that Riggs had them washing his cars, feeding him grapes. They had this whole setup where they were basically servicing him for the first hour of the police academy, and they were doing a great job. They did a great job. I was exhausted by time they already got back. They were on whatever mile run they were doing, 2 miles, 3 miles, 5 miles in the morning, and I was still trying to get up from my slumber at that point in time. But you guys were absolutely amazing doing all the physical activities. Hopefully you guys do join the police academy in the future, because one thing about the Garfield PD is that they're very loyal to the community. They're great workers, and starting at the junior police academy level and growing into something makes it all worthwhile. To the women, the police women, the strongest and toughest. Where are you, back there? I can't see. My eyes are starting to go. I'm getting old. I can't see all the way in the back of the room. You're probably the toughest people on the police force. Not even I've seen, fights almost break out. You guys hold your own. I give it to you 100%. You make the community stronger, but just having that woman presence on there, it shows that it's not only about, the men doing the jobs, but it's also about the women doing the jobs. And you guys do it great. And I'm gonna leave you on a quote that I've heard a couple times. I don't remember where it came from. The best man for a job is a woman. So congratulations, guys.
That's standard. That was standard. You took that.
I've heard it. I don't remember where I heard it from before. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys again for serving our community.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor Merrill Visor, Tanner Raymond, comment?
Yes. Congratulations to our young police academy candidates, graduates. 2 of the kids, young Mr. Semanchik and young Mr. Tanny, I remember you guys when you were just little guys. I can't believe how time passes and how they grow. It's so nice to see you're active in the community, and that maybe you'll have a future in police work, which would be wonderful. But congratulations to you and all the hard work that you put into it, and thank you so much to our police officers that oversaw this police academy. It's a very, very good thing for our youth. To our women police officers, I can't tell you how proud I am and really happy to know we have the most women of all the police towns in Bergen County. Is that what they said? I think that deserves an applause. I remember when we only had Claire on our department, little Claire, who was a fireball. She was tough. She may be small, but she's fierce. And then came Gigi. And then from there, I think we just went on. Elizabeth, I'm so proud of you. You were one of my students. You were in my office all the time. To see how you've grown and what you have achieved makes me so proud. It does my heart so good. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. You give a good reflection to our city. It shows that, women can do whatever a man can do. And if Deputy Mayor Kane wouldn't have stolen my line, I always say to them, the best man for the job is a woman. And I believe that. We're very proud of you. We're very happy. Just always be safe. And just know this city is behind you 100%. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Dana. Thank you. All right, I'll make it quick because everybody said what I was going to say, but let me hit on the Junior Police Academy first and foremost. I want to congratulate all the children, the guys, the girls, and more importantly, the parents. Like someone said before, getting them there on time was a major accomplishment in itself, I'm sure. I want to commend all the police officers that actually ran that police academy, Lieutenant Stewart, Sergeant Pozo, Lieutenant Lasica, Officer Mongroy, whatever. Who else? I don't want Detective Schmidt. You all do a tremendous job. I'll tell you, I was honored to. Well, I don't know about honored. I actually rolled out of bed and I observed one of the days. I think it was the day before, probably the last day I observed. That's when they had the men and women's competition, Iron Men and Women. I'll tell you, it was pretty cool, though. It was at the Garfield High School, and what I liked about it, you did have the Iron Man, right? Men and Women Iron Man. What was that, Thursday or Friday? Thursday, right? Yeah. And I was there, and I'll tell you, one of the inspiring things was, like, the athletes were cheering on the other individuals that weren't as athletic as they were. And that was very touching and inspiring. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to point the individual out, but there was one thing, one exercise, and the person kept saying, I can't. And not only every instructor was saying, don't say you can't, that shouldn't exist, just keep trying. And that individual, before the competition was over, was doing what he, now I gave it up, you know, as a male, said that he could not do. So that was a good thing. Again, congratulations to all of you. You very much deserve it. And hopefully one day, like everybody said up here, you will become a police officer. To our men and women, actually our women police officers. As Mayor Tanner said, you know, when Claire was the first, she was not only the first police officer, a woman police officer, she was like what we have here. Our deputy mayor we call her Mama Bear. That was Claire. Claire was the mother of every male officer. She really was. She really was. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You don't agree, DC? Okay. But I just want to congratulate each and every one of you women up there. Like they said, we have a lieutenant already. We have a sergeant up there. We have detectives up there. You're coming up to the ranks. Hopefully there'll be other sergeants made, maybe other lieutenants made. I don't know about a captain. I don't know if that young lady's going to stick around too much longer. But I just want to say congratulations. This is observed every September 12th of every year. And you are the backbone of our city. And we respect you. We appreciate you. And we love you. And just stay safe. God bless you all. The city manager.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll be very quick. I know some people in this room have birthdays and are expectant moms. I'm sure are just as tired as I am. But I just want to say I'm so happy to congratulate the graduates of this year's Junior Police Academy. You showed dedication, discipline, and a willingness to learn, and we're incredibly proud of you. Throughout the academy, you gained insight into the responsibilities of law enforcement, the importance of teamwork, and the value of service to your community. These lessons will stay with you for a lifetime, no matter where your paths may lead, whether it be law enforcement or another career path. I can personally attest to this. Unfortunately, I'm going to discredit what Councilman Delaney said. Mayor Garnto was not a member of the first class in 1965.
Thank you, Ms. City Manager.
Only because only because I was a graduate of the second class, which would have been in 2005. So,
She put you in your place.
Thank you.
with that being said, thank you to the outstanding officers of our police department who led and mentored this group. I remember my instructors, many of which are still within the police department, and your guidance, patience, and leadership definitely made a lasting impact for these youth, like those instructors that I had did for me as well. To our women in law enforcement, earlier this month we marked National Police Women Day, a day set aside to recognize and honor the brave, skilled, and dedicated women who serve in law enforcement across our nation. I have had the distinct pleasure to appoint some of you to your positions, and it's always been extra special being the first city manager to be able to do so. So I just want to personally thank and acknowledge the incredible women of our police department. I'm happy to know and work with all of you. Your professionalism, strength, and unwavering commitment to public service sets a powerful example, not just for your fellow officers, but for the entire community and for other females. Having a little girl bun in the oven, I'm glad that she'll have women like you to look up to. And as Chief Delaney mentioned, congratulations to those that are currently expecting. I wish you nothing but an amazing pregnancy and hope that the city, whatever you need to support you, just let us know. And congratulations. Okay, at this time, Mayor Garnto is going to present our female officers with a copy of the proclamation. So once I call your name, please step forward. We have Lieutenant Claire Filari. Sergeant Marigi Lopez Hauk. Detective Rebecca Schmidt. Detective Marlene Martinez. Police officers Elizabeth Mosco. Fiorella Drazik. Monica Rigolosi, who could not be here this evening. Beata Colano, who could not be here this evening. Samantha Garcia. And last but not least, Brianna Garcia. Again, congratulations. If you don't mind just kind of shifting to take a picture with the mayor and council.
Should have seen what this looked like before I redid it. This council chambers, it was horrible. Peeling paint was terrible. You're sticking around, you're not going nowhere. You hang around. You hang around, girl. Don't worry about it. See, Elizabeth? This girl here with the shirt. Yeah. She was the most troubled kid. Her father committed suicide on Christmas Eve. He brought her clothes to me Christmas Eve the year before and said, take her home. He didn't want her. She had such a bad life. And look at her. Look what she turned into. Elizabeth! I am so proud of you, honey. I am just so proud of you. The little girl that was always in my office. I am so proud of you.
It took a lot of hard work and dedication.
You know what? You did it. You did it. You had so much to overcome.
A lot of these things are emotional for me because all those things.
But you know what? Never look in the rearview mirror. Look straight ahead. And you have a little boy, don't you? Now you have two. Oh, a boy, both boys?
How about my oldest host number 8?
Really?
It's so funny how
Oh my God! Yeah.
and he loves it.
Where are you living? You're from Richie? You don't live on with Erica anymore.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, okay. 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 Oh my God, a lot older and fatter. I miss all you kids. Those were the best days.
When I bring him to school, I'm like, oh my God,
I remember that. Well, you just threw my nameplate. I remember that.
Don't worry about him.
But I couldn't be prouder of you.
Yeah. Well,
1 minute.
we
said
gotta remember to get to her. She's on the sergeant's list.
Well, let me tell you something. This kid spent a lot of time in my office. You have no idea what she went through as a kid. She had a rough road.
I love them glasses. Look at you. But you should be.
I was
'Cause
her nurse.
What? You get so emotional
From
what,
when she
where,
was little.
Where you are now? Yeah, but you should be proud, and
Do
that
you
is a
re-
very emotional.
Elizabeth,
No,
do you
you
remember?
should- she had
I remember
tough
the
life.
letter you wrote
Oh,
me when you were
solid, man.
in the hospital.
Yeah, it's still live. We're still live.
DC, Deputy Chief. My honor. Well, not really my honor. No, never mind. Go. I'm playing with you.
He said it was his honor.
Okay.
It was my honor, but not. No, it really wasn't.
Where was your mother?
She's like a mom.
Chief and Lieutenant Santillo? Chief? We're still live. We're going to be resuming the meeting. Okay, at this time,
Chief, I got 2 of these things. They should take them. DC, take these.
Who's DC?
Deputy Chief.
Oh, okay.
thank you for those that are watching live this evening for your patience. That concludes our ceremonies for the evening. With that being said, we will proceed with our consent agenda. Are there any questions from the governing body? As I mentioned, Deputy Mayor, there are no Passaic Valley bills on the bills list.
Good to know.
Resolution 46025. What is that?
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Deputy Mayor Kane?
46025. What is that resending?
It was a duplication appointing a fireman
Okay.
that was done at a previous meeting. So it's just rescinding that resolution. Oh,
Well,
are there any other questions?
I have no questions.
Okay, so I heard someone make a motion, I just didn't, okay.
Oh.
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Kane, is there a second? On roll call, council members Rigoloso? Delaney? Deputy Mayor Kane? Deputy Mayor Raymond?
Yes.
Mayor Garnto?
Aye.
Motion carries. With that being said, at the request of Mayor Garnto, there is an additional resolution that he would like to be presented this evening. We did have a resignation on our redevelopment agency, so he is requesting a resolution, which would be Resolution R-462-25, which would be replacing said member Susan Scadillo's unexpired term on the redevelopment agency to be replaced by Ms. Rosemary Aloya. Is there a motion for that resolution?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll
I have a motion by Deputy Mayor Raymond, seconded by Deputy Mayor Kane. On roll call, council members Rigoloso? Aye. Delaney? Aye. Deputy Mayor Kane?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Raymond? Mayor Garnto?
Aye.
Motion carries. With that being said, Mayor, that concludes my portion of the agenda this evening.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to open up the meeting to the public. If you have anything to say, please step up to the mic, state your name, address, and please say what you have to say within 3 minutes, hopefully, because we have a couple places to go after this meeting, to be honest. Go ahead.
Great. David Scott, 74 Herman Street. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, good,
Good, good. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to you all and to everyone out there. On behalf of the Hispanic Alliance of Garfield, I wanted to thank you all at City Hall, as well as the Recreation Department, the Events Committee, for allowing us the participation of the City Carnival that happened a couple of weekends ago. It's always a good thing where we try to collaborate and come forth with the community and uplift the community in that very way. So we had a great time. We hope everyone at the City Carnival had a great time. Additionally, I come to you to promote our annual Hispanic Heritage Gala. It takes place on October 23rd at the Royal Manor, and it will be a night of celebrating our journey while embracing the future. We usually honor community heroes, and this year is no exception, with Dr. Elaine Mendez, who was the first Latina principal in the Garfield Board of Education. Let's go school number 6. That's my wife's alma mater. We are also honoring Wanda Castro with a Special Humanitarian Award. And finally, for our Hispanic Impact Award, we are honoring Pat Gallagher, the CEO of the Garfield Y. We hope that you can join us for a great night. And if you don't mind, I'll leave our flyer with your city manager, as well as our advertisement and book form, in case anyone you know would like to congratulate our honorees on print. That's all that I have for today. I have to get back to my family at home, but I wish you all a great evening, and thank you all for your time.
Thank you, thank you. Anyone else from the public have anything to say? Just come up to the mic, state your name and address, please.
Good evening. My name is Bernie Martin. I'm from 301 Harrison Avenue, and I'm just looking for any updates or information about the progress of the road work on Harrison Avenue.
Mayor, would you like me to?
Yeah, go ahead, Ms. City Manager. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Mr. Martin. How are you? So on the agenda this evening, there was a resolution that affirmed the award to a contractor for the repaving of Harrison Avenue. So the bid was awarded by Lodi at their August meeting. We affirmed the bid. It's a joint project between Lodi and ourselves. We do not have a pre-com meeting scheduled yet, but that's currently being coordinated with our engineer and the Lodi engineer. The paving could not be done until the lead line replacement project was complete. It's not yet complete, but it's nearing the final stages. So I don't have an exact end date for you, but it will be done, if not this year, by early 2026, but the bid has been awarded and we're ready to rock and roll. It just, I don't know why I said rock and roll, but
I don't know
depending on the weather,
I'm rubbing off on you.
it depends if we can get it done this year. That's the hope. But yesterday was the first day of fall, so we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Thank you, Ms. City Manager.
Next, I just want to inform you of the deteriorating safety conditions up there, man. The people driving are getting very impatient, because you have to go slow. It's really bumpy. I don't know if any of you have driven up and down.
I drive every day.
But, it'll rattle the fillings out of your teeth. And people are starting to pass, I've been passed on Harrison, you know, so it's not good.
What do you mean
Paved after the
Yeah.
work is done.
Car passes me, it crosses the double line and just goes. Then,
You know, once
then
the
you-
work is done, they're going to repave the road, so it'll be smooth and.
I know, but I mean, until now, like, isn't it illegal to pass a double yellow line?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm
Listen, there
saying.
is no secret that people in Garfield drive horrendously sometime, and most of the time, I drive on Harrison Ave twice a day, if not 3 or 4 times a day, because I pick my kids up from school and everything and going to work that way. It's bad. It's been bad for a very long time. Hopefully, a couple more months, it's done. We don't have to worry about it ever again.
Yeah, I'm just,
yeah.
I understand that, you know? I'm a patient man, I understand.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is right now, I think we need a little enforcement up there. You need to, if people are passing, you know? People cross the street, some guy's coming down 40 miles an hour, passing another car. I see him right in front of my house every day.
Where your home address is?
I live
Where's
across,
that? A landmark.
across the street from the liquor store. So there's a lot of.
The police
Nino.
department just left, but I will relay that information that residents,
Inform you that, you know.
absolutely, 100%. I wish they were still here. They just walked out of the room, but I'm happy to relay that information to them that residents
When you
raised
get paid,
concern at our
I'm
meeting.
going to say
No
this.
problem.
All right, thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Martin.
Yeah. Anyone else from the public have any comments or concerns? Yeah, okay. At this time, I'm going to close the public comment section and turn it over to comments from our council. Mr. Riggs, go ahead.
I think it's been exciting beginning of end of summer with the fireworks shows and the carnival, and looking forward to the fall. But it's been a great job in the city through the events committee, mayor, and everybody else that was doing it. And Garfield continues to shine. So good job, just keep it up, and looking forward to the holidays.
Councilman Delaney.
Quickly, thank you to everyone who was involved in both the fireworks and with the carnival. I know I was at the fireworks show, but I didn't get a chance to attend the carnival. I was out of town. But I heard it was a great success, and thank you for all those people who volunteered and helped out. With the beginning of school now, and we have our first gentleman tonight spoke about the driving on Harrison Ave. It's, you know, it's so important for every one of us as adults to act like adults. And I see people in the city driving recklessly, and it really bothers me. But we have to be more responsible. I mean, we can't. I mean, of course, you ask for more police protection, but it's up to the individuals themselves. You know, we've got to take responsibilities for ourselves. Whether it's driving fast, whether it's throwing litter in the street, whether it's not picking up after your dog. You know, sooner or later, it's on us. Us as citizens of the city of Garfield, we have to do better and be better. With that, thank you, Mayor.
Mayor, can I just say one thing? I just want to
Go
piggyback
ahead.
before
Go
you
ahead.
pass it on to the deputy
Go
mayor.
ahead.
I just want to piggyback on that. Parents, I'm sure every councilman and the mayor and the deputy mayors would jump on this as
The rec center, it's going to be at Century Field. You can purchase pumpkins with your kids. There's going to be bouncy houses, music, you name it, vendors. There's a casino bus trip coming up October 26th. There's limited tickets. Go to the Facebook page. You'll see the flyer, and you could get the phone number to call for tickets. October, I don't know what that is. We have a harvest market, a fall vendor fair, November 9th. October 27th is the trunk or treat for the kids at Columbus Park. November 16th, Polish Night Out Tricky Tray at the Senior Center. December 9th, the tree lighting. December 12th, another vendor market. So listen, we're giving you guys all these events for the community. Please come out and support them. Check them out on the website. And have a great night.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Kane. Deputy Mayor, Mayor Advisor Tanner Raymond.
Yes, tonight was a really very good night. Works.
The green.
Okay. Tonight was really a great night to see, the three groups that we honored. It was refreshing. Pastor John is just a wonderful person. He helps him and Becky help so many people. We are really blessed to have them ministry in Garfield, and help people and do what they can for the community. They're really, really good shepherds from the Lord. And we're very fortunate to have them in Garfield. Our junior police academy kids, I can't believe some of them were babies in number 8 school. I knew them from number 8 school. Now look at are they all in the middle school yet?
No, they graduated last year.
They graduated. So time's moving on. And of course, to our Garfield police force, the women, I'm very proud that we have the most women on our force in Bergen County. That really says something for the women in this town. They represent women very well. And I'm so happy to see that all our male counterparts up here support them. That's important. They need to know that we support them. And as far as the carnival was great. That was really a wonderful event. Kevin, I know you worked very hard on it. Mayor, I know you worked very hard on it. And Sugar, I know Sugar she spent many days planning that with you. And Mayor, I want to thank you for the ride around you were my Uber
pleasure,
driver
my
that
pleasure.
night. I went in a golf cart. And Councilman Rigolosi, I thank you for letting me park my car in your driveway. But it was a great, great night. The food was wonderful. There was many, many games there. The rides were awesome, big rides. I was surprised how big the rides were because you don't usually see that at carnivals. It was a great success, and I'm sure next year it'll be even bigger and better. So thank you, and I think that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor, Mayor Advisor. All right, well, what can I say that wasn't said? Again, I know, but real quickly, as everyone up here said in reference to Pastor John, he is a very, very, very unique individual, and we are truly blessed to have him and his family in this city. What that man does and his wife, beautiful wife Becky, and his sons at Praise Church are truly amazing. Our female officers, they're, as I always say, our police department's second to none. Our female officers are second to none as far as in all of Bergen County. They truly are amazing individuals. As far as the police academy, junior police academy, again, the parents and the children should be extremely proud of what they accomplished. And again, thank you to all the instructors that made it possible this year for these children. Again, as everyone touched on, our carnival was a tremendous success. And again, I'll give a shout out to Deputy Mayor Kane and Ms. Banch at the rec center, our rec director, for working not just a few days. There was months of planning for this thing. And yeah, I know I was there, but I'm giving you two the shout out from me. It could not have worked out any better. The crowds were tremendous. Everybody had fun. There were no incidents, which is good. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy what's going on in this city. As Councilman Riggs just said, you know, we're continuing to prosper, we're continuing to shine, we're moving forward. Could not be more happy. Real quickly, I want to touch on the safety issues that Councilman Riggs brought up in reference to the e-bikes. I mean, it's getting out of control, and parents, as both Councilman Riggs and Councilman Delaney, I believe, touched on it. Please educate your kids and make them wear helmets because we don't want to see one of these children get hurt and possibly killed, God forbid. And, you know, I've almost hit a few on Ray Street. No lights, coming down the one-way right in the middle of the road. It's like, you got to be kidding me. This is crazy. Just be careful and try to educate your kids. Listen, everybody have a great evening, good night, and have a great week ahead. Mr. Lady?
Thank you, Mayor. With that being said, may we please have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor? All right. Good night, everyone. The
Good
meeting
night,
has been
good
adjourned.
night, good night. All right.